Hey, what's up everyone? Jake from Nash Power Sports. Hope you're having a great day. I'm next door at Indian Motorcycles of Auburn. I took out one of their bikes yesterday and I want to tell you about it. This right here is a 2023 Indian Chief Bobber. Very cool motorcycle. Had a great time riding it. And I'm kind of surprised how different the riding experience was on this from the Chief Dark Horse that I rode and reviewed a couple months ago. Both bikes are badass. They're both very minimalist design. Both exude attitude and style. I think I liked the look and styling of the Dark Horse a little bit better. That bike just looked mean and menacing, and very beautiful bike. This one's gorgeous as well, but I will say this was the more fun bike of the two to ride. This bike was more nimble in the turns and it felt more eager to hold a line when in a turn. And that has to do with the geometry up front of the angle of the fork and the size of the wheels and tires. So that Dark Horse had a 19-inch alloy front wheel, which is much taller than this. This is a 16-inch. And it had kind of a skinny front tire, whereas this has the same size tire up front as it does out back. When you add all of that up, it just makes this bike lean side to side quicker with less effort. And when you have it leaned over, it seems to hold the line a little bit better. Now, is anyone going to buy a bike like this to go tear up twisty roads all the time? Probably not. But I do value handling over straight line performance. So if you're giving me one of these two bikes, I would choose this one. They're both, again, gorgeous bikes. They both are going to make you the center of attention wherever you go. And you're going to have a lot of fun. This is the real deal American cruiser bike experience here. This one here has the smaller engine of the two. So this is the 111 cubic inch Thunderstroke V-twin, and the Dark Horse had the 116 inch. Now, could I tell a difference when riding it? In real world conditions, you really can't. This makes 108 pound-feet of torque. The 116 makes 120 pound-feet of torque. Now, if you had both bikes out at a drag strip, the 116 might start pulling away. But again, in real world riding, you're not going to notice the difference. They're both very stout, powerful motors, and they look and sound beautiful. The finish on this engine is very premium. The powder coat finish on it's super nice. The accents on the fins and the little chrome accents. It's just a very nice looking engine. I would do a set of aftermarket pipes right away, but I would do that on any bike. You know, you've got a catalytic converter lurking in here, which is very restrictive. Get a pipe and a tune on this bad boy, get it sounding awesome. And then I would probably do some sleeker blinkers and maybe some bar end mirrors. Other than that, this thing is set up sweet. I really love the Solo classic looking headlight, but when you look closer you can see there's a lot of complex LED lighting going on in there. So this is a very modern headlight assembly despite the classic look. The instrument cluster here is an analog unit, whereas the Dark Horse had the ride command, which made this digital. It was the same size, but the whole display was digital, and you had apps as well as navigation, whereas this is a speedo, gives your fuel gauge, lets you know what gear you're in, and you know, it'll track like your fuel mileage. Other than that, very simple analog setup. But yeah, anybody that buys this bike, you're not going to be doing big distances on this. Same with the Dark Horse. There's no rear passenger accommodations. This is a solo seat. There's no wind protection. There's no place to put luggage of any kind. I know there's aftermarket options that where you could put a tail bag or a tank bag, but This is going to be a bike you're going to ride probably less than 150 miles in a day. I'm sure there are people that are going to be the exception to that, but this is going to be somebody's second or third bike, most likely. A gorgeous bike. I had a lot of fun on it. And this machine is for sale here at Indian Motorcycles of Auburn. There's $1,000 off, so this bike is $17,399. Come see me. I'll introduce you to Spike here at Indian. He's a great dude. He'll make you an awesome deal, and we will get you cruising in style. Have a great day, everyone.